Hey, it's chopping it up with love. I'm back. Excuse my voice. I was yelling at the Raiders game, so excuse me. But I want to just shout out and do a few honorable mentions for on today's games around the NFL for week 2. So some of the scores that have come in. I'm watching right now the Sunday night game, the Chicago Bears versus the Houston Texans, and right now it's second, what is it, third quarter, 10 minutes left, 10-16 Houston. So anyway, so I want to do some honorable mentions. Now we're going to run through a few of the other games that have come and gone for today. And let's start out with Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers got his first dub over the Titans today. I'm not sure of the score and don't really care, but they did. I think it's 24 to something, but they won over the Titans. His post game presser was cute, typical Aaron Rodgers, but he seemed humble. He said it felt good for him to be out there to have a post game interview on the field, which means you won the game. So that's pretty much what he said. But I feel good for him and the Jets. They look good out there. For the highlights that I saw, the Pittsburgh got their second up over the Broncos. They lead the AFC North division, sitting at 2-0, staying in the AFC North division. Cleveland prevailed over the Jags to put them at 500. They are currently 1-1, and Cincinnati fell to the Kansas City Chiefs to match the Ravens swag at 0-2. So that's it for the AFC North. Steelers on top, the Browns second, Ravens third, and the Cincinnati Bengals are in last place. And Tampa Bay revenged their playoff. Tampa Bay and Baker Mayfield revenged their playoff loss to the Detroit Lions with a 2016 victory today. And I mean, well, nothing can replace a playoff loss because it was the playoffs. But I know it felt good, especially for Baker Mayfield. And the Saints slaughtered them boys with a 44-19 win. I can't wait to watch that game. Um, I just can't. I saw some of the highlights and I was just like, wow. And they did it at home. They did it at the Cowboy Stadium. And Green Bay got the dub with Malik Willis leading them to a 16-10 victory over the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts fall to 0-2 as well, and they are in the AFC. I believe this was his fourth start in the NFL since he entered the league, and his first game with the Packers. So shout out to little old Malik Willis on his victory. And San Fran falls to the Vikings with a score of 17-23. Um, I saw some of the highlights. I saw Justin Jefferson hobbling off through the tunnel. I know Christian McCaffrey, he wasn't playing. He was out. He's going to be out for a while. I just think it's his Achilles. And so shout out to the Vikings for that win. And one of the most unexpected beatdowns of this NFL Sunday was the 41-10 beatdown the Arizona Cardinals handed to the Rams. I can't believe it. Cooper Kupp was hobbling off. He was hobbled, or how they say, he was gimpy. And I guess we'll know more about his injury in the morning. And they're already without um Puka, so that's major. So so wow. Now that game was that was something that was impressive because say Murray had 3 touchdowns in the first quarter alone. So that's really impressive. I watched the little highlights of him. He was just running all over the place. But it was impressive. It was impressive. So I gotta start keeping my eye on Arizona Cardinals. And what's his name? Harrison, the rookie Harrison. He had a good day. He had a really good day. So I'm gonna start looking at. I'm gonna start checking their fan bases pages out on YouTube so I can see what's going on with Arizona Cardinals because that looked like a good game. They beat the Rams, so that's impressive. And Derek Carr and the Saints. Last year was his first year with the Saints. I think last year was the first year with the Saints. So it wasn't an impressive year, but he's getting off to a great start. Of course he beat the Carolina Panthers the first week of the NFL of the season, but he beat the Cowboys. They beat not him, but they beat the Cowboys. Yeah, the Cowboys defense must have been gassed from the week before. Because I think they scored let me see what their score was. 19. That's wow. But they said Derek Carr didn't really have that many yards. It was defense. The defense was probably it's probably defensive scores. I gotta look at that. Yeah, they said Derek Carr didn't have that many yards. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm gonna check it out though. But anyway, so those are the games for today. The ones that I particularly wanted to mention, honorable mentions, and this Houston game. I'm gonna fall asleep before that goes off. I'm almost certain of. But right now Houston is driving. They're at their own 10-yard line in completion. Okay, 4th and 15. So the Bears will be getting the ball back. Listen, I could be an announcer. But thanks for tuning in once again. This was short and sweet. All right, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button at Chopping It Up with Love. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and I probably have some more media things out there I just don't know about. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, y'all. Peace. And stay tuned tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to discuss the Baltimore Ravens. I really have to, I want to talk about them only exclusively. The Baltimore Ravens. I have to put on my Baltimore Ravens cap so I can talk about the Baltimore Ravens. All right. All right. Peace, y'all.